Okay, so what do you think of year 11 then, sir?
Okay, be serious. Year 11 set 1. I'd like to say we're my favourite class, but everybody there knows that I would be lying. Let's run through, scan, run through the class. I should take you through all 32 of them, all 32. Listen up, I'll see if I can remember their names because it's so long ago and they're yesterday's news. All 32, right? Here we go. Ah, it's Addison. How could I forget Addison? Is he really the same age as everybody else, or is he taller and bigger than everybody else? That guy was about 12 foot tall. Addison, too big. This man here was McDonald, Aaron McDonald. First come across him when he was having a big row with Miss Kamikaze, as they call her now. Actually, he took her up to the car park, him and his parents, Miss Kamikaze. Come back! What we got here? We've got two. Oh, Chimesy and Ryan Tite. Chimes and Tite. Answers always the same, copied each other relentlessly. Sorry, Ryan, I think it was you doing the copying. Never mind, move back. Never heard from these two because one of these was Nicole St. John, beautiful, lovely girl. And Daniel would never ask me a question, never did actually get to more than 2 words out of him. But thank you anyway for taking part. Robert Brown, has anybody ever seen more than 60% attendance for that kid? No, I bet he's not even there today. Look round. No, not even there today. Robert Brown, and sorry, I would like to ignore the next person because it was Jack. I had my serious concerns when I first met Jack because I thought maybe there's something slightly amiss with him. But I just think it's Jack. He's there. He's a very intelligent guy, but slightly off the wall. Now then, this seat here was occupied most of the time by Angela. Angela Patrick will get straight A's, generally turns up for lessons, always late for mine, then when she did turn up, fell asleep. Luckily, she actually fell asleep. Luckily, next to her, Elizabeth Wilkins, beautiful Elizabeth, would nudge her every now and again to get her to wake up. But then come forward to the Walt Disney duo. These two spent all their time drawing cartoons, not of me, but of stupid things that are meaningless. We have David Sharp and the wonderful, beautiful Elizabeth, and then do two names, Penny or O'Connor. I don't know which is true. But there you go. Come forward again. Who was here? Oh my God, it's Taylor. Taylor was actually told the answer to one of the questions, still got it wrong. The reciprocal, Taylor. Do you know what a reciprocal is? Yes, it's 1 over. Not over 1, 1 over. Susanna, over here, beautiful girl. Her English is better than mine, I'll admit it. I actually tried to explain a few things and I think I came out with some strange English words such as divisibility or functionality. Whatever it was, there was too many words and not enough. I'm sorry, Susanna. Then at the front here we had, please tell me, it was Kieran, and on here, turn, scan, this is a picture of Kieran's whiskers. This guy is 32 years old. He's not 16, he's 32. Nobody has that much facial hair and he's only 62. Next to Kieran was Barnsey. Barnsey. I didn't think you ever listened to a word I said, but you got it anyway. I'll come back to them. So come. Come back here. Who's back here? Oh, yeah. Ashley Smith. And here's an impression of Ashley. Ashley, what's the answer? 3x equals 24. What's x equal? I don't know! Ashley, it wasn't hard. I don't know! That was Ashley. Meantime, next to Ashley was Sandy. Or Sanmi, or Sanmi. I never knew because he never answered me when I asked him anyway. The one time he did say something, he was actually working on a laptop. Look at Man United FC's next results. Thanks, Sandy, because just 2 weeks ahead of our GCSEs, I'm glad you knew what Ferguson thought about the next game. Move forward. Lauren Pasby, bless her heart, the only girl that ever spotted that I only made an odd mistake. Only the odd mistake. Unfortunately, it was every 10 minutes. Lauren put me right every time. Next to her, oh God, what was the girl's name? Oh, hell. Give me a hand. Who's Ashley's mate? Kaylee's,
Ashley.
Ashley, of course, sorry. Oh, how could I forget Ashley? I knew it really. Oh. Ashley, yes. I once shouted at Ashley. No, I shouted at her more than once. In fact, it was a daily thing. Ashley, sit down. Ashley, shut up. Ashley, shut up. Ashley! It went like that. Ashley, though, actually pushed me once until I said, Ashley, will you get a grip? To which she then decided she was going to get a narc on me. But there you go. Ashley, I'm sure she loves me really. Who was here? Oh my God, who was here? It was, okay, Glenn Philp, which I didn't know it was Philip Glenn or Glenn Philip. What is it? What's his real name? Glenn Philp or Phil Glenn? I don't know. And I'm sorry, Glenn, but every time I saw you, I kept waiting to call you Phil. And I'm sorry. Chris Reed, couldn't look at Chris Reed without thinking of Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve, Superman. He should have had a Superman vest on, should he not? Am I the only person that thinks that? Lovely lad. Coming back to them. At the back here. Who was back here? Oh my good God. Back here, come on, oh, of course. Aaron Knight Stedman, so good he got sent down to Mr. Dougal, then sent back. Who on earth got moved twice in one term? Aaron Knight Stedman. And Roxy. I'm sorry, Roxanne, for using your surname inappropriately on the first time I met you. You all know what I thought she was, her surname was, and I'm sorry, alright? I didn't pronounce it correctly. Move on. Come on, who's forward? Oh yeah, these two, bless their hearts. Again, bit like Titan and Shimesy. These two, Henman and Lloyd, sounds like a mixed doubles set, doesn't it? Not mixed doubles, of course, because they're both blokes. But anyway, sounds like a doubles team. Henman and Lloyd. There are two tennis players called Henman and Lloyd. Interesting. Henman and Lloyd, superstars, but did copy each other a little too much, I thought, lads. Come forward. Kang Tar. Kang, I'm over here. Kang, I'm over here. Yes, I'll be there in a sec. Kang, I'm over here. Anyways, Kang. Luckily, next to Kang was the wonderful Tom. Tom Percy looked after Kang. Kang thick. Absolutely stupid. Hasn't got a clue about maths. I'll come into them to a second. Katrine. I once made the mistake of calling her Catherine or Latrine, I don't know what it was. She got offended either way, and she decided to pop her little earphones in and not listen to a word I said. Every now and again would come out with a stupid thing, at which I didn't know whether she was being serious or joking. I don't know, I can't work Katrine out, I don't think many people can. Good luck, Katrine. And no, not last but not least, I've got to do them to you. Danielle. Now, I suggested one week that we all get into pairs, little pairs, so everybody jumped up, moved into pairs, and Danielle stood up and went, Danielle, the most beautiful person I know, actually didn't have any friends. So I had to move Danielle from over there to over here and pin Katrine in the corner so that Danielle always had a friend. I'm sorry, Katrine, but Danielle, you're too nice to be on your own, lovey. That brings us to these two. And this seat, unoccupied, because it was Jay. Jay, probably doing his paper round still. The longest paper round in the world. That bloke never turned up for a lesson yet. And even when he did, it went something like this. That was Jay. But next to Jay was Kaylee. Now Kaylee put up with me talking too quickly, spitting all over her and all that sort of stuff. And for that, Kaylee, I'm really sorry. Kaylee also got to see me do this. And she knows exactly what that meant and how much the women teachers responded. And I guess if there's any female teachers out there now, you're going, oh yes, there's a man. Now, a couple of stories I thought. Kang Tar actually tried to make a phone call in the middle of my lesson, and I suggested that we took it outside. This was the only time the rest of the class went quiet. I said, Kang, and they all went, thought I was going to do it. I don't know. I wish I'd been able to capture that moment when I apparently lost my temper. I've never lost my temper with 32 such beautiful people. Believe me, if you had a timetable like mine, when I had to face you, it made my life a joy. You know I'm leaving school after this year, and the only reason I stayed as long as I did was because of you 32. So thank you, I love you all, and I hope you enjoyed a bit of it. Don't forget the time when I said, and I'll scan round, please, the three samplers here. I was stood here, and someone said something about what kind of zone are we in, sir? And I went, you are now entering the Twilight Zone. Yes, you are. This is the math zone. Get ready. Only to turn around and say, oh my God, Mr. Chambers was stood right there. No wonder I had to leave, and I apologise. And you probably would have got a lot better grades if it hadn't been for me. I love you all. Beautiful. Thank you.